Good morning, everyone. Hello, live from the Yacht and Beach Club. Sorry it's a little late. Had a couple of technical difficulties. So hopefully I will be able to see the chat this morning, but maybe not. So we'll see. Trying some new software this morning. And guess what, everyone? We have a special guest this morning. All the way from the north.
Yes.
The cold, frigid north. But today visiting Florida is Josh from Two Fab Dudes. If I can change the camera around here. Nope, can't change the camera around. New software. Let's try that. There we go. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Wish Upon a Run for our nice morning 30-minute run. Josh, thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for taking me around the boardwalk.
Of course. It's better to run with somebody than to run alone.
It is.
There's safety in numbers, right?
You gotta be very safe around Disney.
Gotta be very safe around Disney. You're never sure what's gonna happen. But thank you for everyone for getting up with us this morning. I hope everything is working here. It says that we're streaming, so hopefully we are. If you have not been over to Two Fab Dudes, go check it out. You guys have some awesome stuff.
Thank you.
Make sure you go check that out. Is everybody ready for a run? Josh, are you ready for a run?
I'm ready to run.
All right. Happen at all. Okay, it's starting to get a little warm, isn't it?
A little bit. Better than cold.
It is better than cold. Okay, I got my outdoor run going. It's telling me that it's connecting to the chat, folks. So I'm sorry, there may be no chat this morning. But welcome to everybody, and we're just gonna go for a nice little slow run, right?
Good.
You good?
I'm ready.
All right. And I think we're gonna do some interval running today, right?
Probably.
All right. So you let me know when you want your interval, and we're good to go. It is beautiful. Best pool at Disney, right here. Stormalong Bay. Oh my gosh. Real sand bottom. Oh, it's excellent. Oh wait. Running Dad YYC is here with us. Welcome. Good morning. The chat feature is working a little bit. What I did learn is always practice with new software, new apps for streaming. Always take the time to rehearse. Much better in the shade.
Especially with that.
Yeah, oh my gosh. Have you been practicing your running with a mask on?
Try.
Yeah?
Definitely out in the real world.
It's difficult. Wait until it gets a little sticky on your face. Oh, there are those friendship boats. I used to drive those in college.
Nope, good.
Yup. Okay, so we're back on here, I think. We've got one viewer. So it looks like reset the phone. I'm sorry to everybody who I've kept waiting on your treadmill. I think we're back to being okay here. Right? I think we're back to being okay. All right. I guess like third time was the charm for restarting my phone, I guess? I don't know. I guess. Okay. If there's anybody out there, let me know. Can you see us?
All the numbers look good. So.
All right. Well, that's good. All right. See, then we get this. Now we have to deal with congestion here on the running path. Caution runners. it's like 67 degrees, something like that. It's pretty good.
Shape.
Yep. All right. Should we try and run past here if we can? Okay. Are you ready? Okay. Cool. Morning. So I did a bunch of running with this ultra runner dude who's running from coast to coast.
Yeah.
And I was a little bit worried to run with him, but I wanted to try.
Yeah.
And it was awesome. His intervals, he runs about this fast, about the pace we're doing right now. And then he'll just stop. And he'll walk a little bit. Maybe for 15, 20 seconds.
Yeah.
And then he'll just start again. It's strange, but it really, I didn't get winded. I didn't get as tired. It was crazy.
Okay, so now you can run across the country.
No, I don't think so. I don't recommend that to anyone.
It'd be an interesting way to see the country, but probably not so fun.
No, and dangerous.
Yeah.
And expensive.
I believe that.
Right. Good morning, everyone. I apologize for the buffering we had on the stream. I don't know what was happening. My phone had gremlins, I guess. But if you missed the first part of the stream, I have a special running guest today. It's Josh from 2 Fab Dudes, running today on the Boardwalk. Thank you for being with us, Josh.
Absolutely, I love it. It's perfect.
Oh, it's amazing. No better place to be.
Really true. This is what I was hoping for last time when I was sidelined.
Right, yeah. We could have gotten a whole half marathon in here. Right?
Don't push it.
So I have a question for you. And I'm always worried about, I know you had a little bit of an injury that kept you from running for a couple of months.
Yeah.
What was the hardest part about starting back up again?
The hardest part was the worry that it was going to come right back.
Yeah. If you
I
don't
did
use
that.
it, you lose it kind of thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when I thought I was okay, we ran again, made it worse again.
Yeah.
So just being able to take your time was hard. But
You just have to rip that Band-Aid off is what I hear, and just not run.
yes.
Yeah.
But when everything was clear for a good period of time, let's go right back into it.
That's awesome.
Just know your limits.
I don't know my limits.
That's why you're still running,
That's
right?
my problem. I don't know. I think I'm lucky. Okay, I promise I'll stop asking you questions and making you talk.
I was like, on the runs, I'm just silent
Yeah.
and heavy breathing.
Yep.
To go either way.
I have a friend who I run with who likes to have massive, long-winded conversations while he runs. And I'm just like, I'm like, dude, yeah, that sounds good. I just let you talk.
Like, this is fine. Intervaling it
Right.
and talking, perfect.
Yeah.
Non-stop. Probably got about 20 minutes and then that's it.
Hit the wall. We're about a mile in. Look at us. Look at us go.
Finally. So, with all these alligator and snakes signs, have you ever seen either of them where you see the sign?
Yes. Not at the signs, but squirrel. We've definitely seen snakes. There are definitely alligators here. Like, you just don't see them. Like, there's most definitely an alligator somewhere in this lagoon.
Yeah.
You just don't see it. Was it last week? I think it was last week. We were driving down World Drive, right in front of Hollywood Studios, and Streaming the Magic is here. I can't see your chat, Streaming the Magic, because something is wrong with my app this morning. But thank you for being here with us. I can just see that you're communicating something. We saw this alligator that was probably 12 or 13 feet long.
Oh, wow.
On the side of the road. It was huge. That's like from like the whole width of the sidewalk here. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
I almost stopped because it was like right positioned in front of a sign for Hollywood Studios.
Yeah.
And it would have been a really great picture, but probably not safe.
No, definitely not.
All right, should we run again?
Run.
All right. It would be great to see one in front of one of these little signs, though, right?
As long as you can get away.
Right? They always tell you, zigzag run. Alligators don't run fast in straight lines. I don't know if that's true or not.
I don't know if I want to touch that.
Nope, probably not.
Very good to see the Skyliner moving.
I know.
Yesterday.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently there was some kind of a wreck on the Skyliner, and it was this terminal right here.
Yeah. They definitely do come in real fast.
They come in super fast. Yeah.
You know how we are, so it was a thrill ride in itself.
I gotta be honest with you though, it's a great ride. It's a great free ride, in my opinion. There's that Tower of Terror. Longest ride in the line in the park right now. I don't understand why. Okay. Yep. So I normally loop it and then just come right back. Well, I apologize. I wish my technology was working better for you. Oh, running dead. You had to get the family out of the house. So just got back on. That's awesome. Welcome back. You see they have these social distancing markers all the way.
Just in case.
I know, right? Yeah. I know some runners that'll run the parking lot here. I don't know.
That's interesting.
I usually loop it around and then go right back from here. Yep. I just feel like the boardwalk is so much more pretty than the parking lot, right?
Make it look nice.
Have it be enjoyable at least. And then I just do a circle and go right back, unless you want to keep going.
That was good.
Cool.
Let's take a run for it.
Yep. We get theme music played and everything.
Goodbye, Hollywood Studios.
Goodbye.
Won't be visiting today.
No.
Maybe next.
Maybe reservations will be available next year.
Now, how do you feel about Fastpass?
I am so glad Fastpass is gone.
Now,
As a local, I'm so glad. We could never get into anything, ever, because I mean we would go to Disney so much that we don't plan ahead.
Yeah.
And so unless you planned ahead, and you can only have like 3 at a time. So
And they get hooked up 60 to 90 days.
Exactly. So there were times where Fastpass would work for us. Like if we knew we were going to go to a park on a certain day and we could plan ahead. I'll tell you what, right now, to be able to go and not worry about crazy super long lines for any ride is kind of nice. For people who plan their vacation, in totality, it stinks. Yeah.
If you want to go to one park for one ride, like here's a
I had a friend who Disney screwed up their account somehow, and it gave them unlimited ability to book fast passes. And this is terrible, I should be saying this. We found out that if I linked my contacts via the Magic Band, then I got it too. It didn't last long. It went away. Yeah. So don't worry, Disney, if you're listening, you fixed it. It was very momentary. All right.
good.
It does feel good. All right, so how's everybody doing on their treadmills? Don't stop. Don't chat with me. Make sure you stay clipped in. I almost had a treadmill snafu the other day.
Oh no.
I have to say, there's only certain kinds of people who like treadmills. You're a treadmill guy, right?
I don't necessarily love it, but
In the winter.
as a necessity,
Yeah.
it's great.
Right. Yeah.
The weird thing is I feel like my times are much faster on there. Then I get in the real world, I'm like, that's a 13-minute mile? That's 1 minute?
Right? Because you get that like pace push.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Only the ground moved for you.
Right. Yeah. I feel like sometimes on a treadmill, if I kind of elongate my like running like stance, like I feel like I'm doing less work and getting more distance. Like I feel like I'm playing the treadmill.
Yeah. It's just unfair.
Right. But I do love it, and it's funny. People make fun of me. They're like, "Oh, you live in Florida where you can run outside all year. Why do you run on your treadmill?" I don't know.
Also because you can have air conditioning in
Well, that's the thing. Yeah.
your home.
Yep. And a fan. Like very strategically placed fan is very important for me.
Yeah, one of those gigantic bingo fans on the floor right through the treadmill
Yep.
hole.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah, and so Kristen makes fun of me because she's like, "Oh, yeah, you just got a PR in your half? Oh, was it a cool 65 degrees, flat the entire way?" And I'm like, yes. I'm like, all right, fine, it doesn't count. So, Running Dead YYC says treadmill is necessary for you. Snowing there this morning. I think he's in Canada.
Yep.
Whew.
You know, snow will be bad.
Yep. JG29 says they have a 10-mile live race tomorrow morning in Ohio.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Okay. That's cool. Not many of those.
Yeah, I definitely got an invite for a May live race on a Thursday in Ohio. next
Really?
month.
Okay. Wow. On
I
a
don't know if I'm gonna
Thursday.
do it. Yeah, that's the weird part. It's like go to work, head home,
Okay.
and then go to a race. So I don't know.
Yeah, that'll be rough.
And then go back to work the next day.
What race is it?
I think it's a taco.
Oh, well, there you go. That's your motivation, right? That's awesome.
That's the other problem with not running. You eat all the things and they don't go away like when you're training.
Right. Yeah.
I gotta get back to that.
Yep. So I think we've cleared out most of the Rise of the Resistance crowd who are heading into the theme park for the morning. It gets a little busy early in the morning. Looks like the stream's been okay now here for a little bit.
Must have just been well,
A weird-
I was gonna say, was it 7 a.m. when everyone was trying to get their rise?
Could have been overloaded.
knock on wood, the last 2 times we've been here, we got the reservation.
You got it.
And the last time we were here, we could have had the second one, but Disney is smart and lets you do one a day. So.
Oh, so you can't get it twice.
You can't.
Okay.
We could have, like it said, you got this, but you can't have it.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we've never tried for twice. Yeah. We went on it. Let's see. We were there last week, and we were able to ride it. And then we came, since we're local, we have like the ability, which is awesome, to leave for almost the entire day, and then come back like right at the end of the day, when you've taken a nap and when it's not so hot out. And we were there at the end of the day, and the ride was broken.
Of course.
So for the last, and I don't know how long it had been broken for, but Rise of the Resistance was just toast. It wasn't working. And we went through Batu there where the ride is. I've never seen so many just absolutely people like ready to kill somebody. Right?
I believe it.
And I was like, oh gosh, I hope they start that ride up again. And I think we went and like got something to eat or whatever. And then it was park closing time. And we were by the entrance/exit to the park.
Yeah.
And there was this giant line, like
God.
this huge line. And I'm like, why are people waiting to exit the park? Oh, no. They were waiting to go to guest relations.
Yep.
I feel super bad for whoever that guest relations cast member was. Those people were so angry. But imagine this. So you plan your whole vacation around one day.
Right.
To be able to go to this one ride. Oh my gosh. How upset would you be? I get it. Right?
Yeah, that's why we've been lucky to be able to go on.
Yeah. Because
this time it was early, like within a month of it opening. And we definitely had to go back a couple times.
Okay.
Because we got called and then it went down. We got through the first area. Then we had to do an evac.
So it was like up and down and up and down.
Yes.
All right, should we run for just a little bit?
Still run.
All right.
Run by this roller coaster up a water slide. It's pretty neat.
Have you ever been in there?
No.
They just refurbed it. I have not been in there. That's one of those, you have to have a room key and a reservation to get in there. Yeah. So when we were buffering before, I was talking to Josh about if he could pick one live Disney race to do, which one would it be? And he said Wine and Dine. I have to say, correct answer. For sure. And if you do Wine and Dine, this is the home stretch. If you do the marathon, this is the home stretch. Right here. This is the last mile and a half. People line this wall right here with their little signs cheering for you.
Worst parade ever.
Right? And then everybody goes into Epcot and gets their beer and nachos. I don't know how people do that. All right. Whew. The glass is fogging up.
I hate that.
I can't. Yeah. I don't know what's worse, the sun or the fog.
Yeah, the wine and dine, they definitely hit it on the head with the theming for the virtual.
Yeah.
Like that was super popular. I really like it.
Did you sign up for any other virtuals?
I originally signed up for the Star Wars half.
Okay.
And then when it flipped, I was like, I
don't want to spend that money. Yeah.
The wine and dine, I wasn't originally signed up for.
Yeah. We did the last Star Wars virtual just because Kristen is a perfect for Rival Room. So she had to make sure she kept it. I signed up for the virtual summer series just because I needed something to get. It was.
You're also nice. Not really my
The Lion King is.
It's okay.
It was rides last year, wasn't it? Wasn't it like
Haunted Mansion,
Space Mountain?
Space Mountain.
Yeah, that's awesome.
A long summer.
Yeah, it was a long summer. A long summer of neighborhood runs.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you probably talked about it before. What is your prediction of their first race?
Oh gosh. Okay, so
Or
that's such a good question.
time period.
Yeah.
In case they change the name.
My mind keeps changing. My decision keeps evolving on this because I hear that face covering restrictions may go away within the year.
Oh wow.
Possibly. How do you feel about that?
I feel like it's very dependent on the science of the vaccinations and how that goes.
Right. Yeah.
So that's where it's hard to say.
Yeah. So my thinking on live Disney runs is completely linked to face coverings. I think the day you can go to a Disney park and not wear one
Yeah.
is the day live races come back.
So
That's-
I'd estimate that
2023.
is what you're now 21.
Yeah. 2 years.
I feel like you might not be wrong.
I know, I hate to say that, right?
I feel
Isn't
like
that
it could be a
unfortunate?
princess,
Yeah.
but a princess 2023.
Yeah, I think you're right. Normally, like Wine and Dine registration would have been announced by now, and that's just kind of non-existent.
Yeah.
So, right? I don't know.
Let's see.
Makes
I
me
feel
real.
like it's still going to be a thing, though. Like, I don't think it's done for.
You don't think they'll just be like, "Hey, we're defunct and done"?
I think it might be a restructuring, if anything.
Yeah.
But
You know what? It's actually kind of good. I hate to say this, but it had reached kind of Run Disney had reached such an apex of like it becoming kind of an elitist sort of. Like you had to log on that morning, and
get ready.
it was almost like getting a Rise of the Resistance boarding
Yeah.
group. Like you needed to be ready to be able to get that, and most people were missing out. So maybe this will kind of clear out the excitement for a little bit and let people who really wanted to do it, who never got the opportunity to actually do it. Yeah, so hopefully. Or
Just laugh now that me and other people thought that it would be happening for the princess this year or Star Wars this year.
I know, right? Yeah, how naive we were, right? Oh my gosh. All right, you ready to run a little bit? All right. Because then we have breakfast back here. Pressed coffee, I'm so excited. Welcome to our new viewers who just joined the stream here. We're running at the Boardwalk today. Hopefully you guys are having a great Friday. No better way to start your Friday morning than with a nice run here at Disney. Josh, I'm not going to make you run uphill. We're not going to do it. So we get to this hill, we can stop. Push it, we can do it. I am so curious what that fence is for. Yeah. I don't know what that's all about. Weird, right? Okay. Whew. Isn't that crazy?
Or until they install bushes.
Maybe that's it, yeah. Huh. It's just very un-Disney,
Yeah,
right?
like a 4th of July event.
Sorry, we always like say we're a little Disney jaded. We're here so much, we're always like, that's out of place, not okay.
It's very Roger. He's like, this is not Disney magic.
So he has a little bit of the Disney jade going on too. Yeah.
It could be his opportunity to join maintenance. Fix all the things that are not Disney magic.
And fix it all, right? Yeah. All right, so we're over our half-hour time mark, but do you want to continue until we get a 5K, or what are your thoughts?
Yeah, what are we at? We're at something I watched 2.3, so yeah.
Yeah, so we're just like,
Might as well.
yeah, I think if we make it around to the restaurant again, I think we're pretty much there. That'll be it.
Once we get to the bottom of this, then we should run.
We should, yep.
It's not down it, because that could be also dangerous.
That can be dangerous. I feel like it's actually, for me, personally, it's harder for me to run downhill than uphill.
Yeah.
It's
harder to catch my steps, too.
right, yeah. They used to have, and maybe they still do, I'm not sure, but they set up like an inflatable movie theater over here on the beach.
Oh, yeah.
And they do movies and s'mores at night, which is super cool. I don't know if they're still doing that. I don't know.
I feel like that could still be a safe thing.
Right. So you see that new hotel that's going to be part of the Swan and Dolphin, I guess?
I did see that.
All the way over there, that glass hotel in the background there.
Doesn't exactly match.
No, doesn't. The theming is a little out of whack. Oh, Disney jaded. Here we go. It does look like, yeah, one of the Universal hotels. Spoiler for everybody out there, I got a reservation to ride the Velocicoaster at Universal in about 8 days. Pretty excited. I hear it's a rough coaster.
I absolutely know that.
I've got some people who are coaster enthusiasts who say it's kind of rough. All right, should we run?
Let's do it.
All right. Can we make it to the end, you think? You let me know. All right, we'll just take it slow.
Yeah, those quick turns, whatever they're called on that coaster.
Yeah. Yep.
Those look silly.
Yeah. Oh, I love this water slide. That's so much fun. I'm not really a water slide person. Water slides kind of scare me.
A little bit.
I feel like they're very dangerous. I have a lot of friends who have just really injured themselves severely on water slides. They get their feet and stuff stuck in the steams, yeah.
As a runner, I forgot the way down.
Yeah. And then you're done, you know? Then no more running. Okay, so I never thought in my entire life that I'd be able to run a marathon. 3 years ago, in fact, 2 years ago today on my Facebook, it just came up this morning. 2 years ago today, I ran my first 5K race ever. 2 years ago. And 2 years before that, I was on the couch. Permanently on the couch. It was funny, my mom said, "You're going to run a marathon, aren't you?" And I said, right. I said, not a chance. I said, "That's 26 miles, are you kidding me?" I got to be honest with you. If I could do it, oh my God, anybody can do it. Seriously. I was in no shape to be running from here to that garbage can to throw away a beer can. But to run a marathon. So I did the Disney marathon in 2020. So that was marathon number 1. And then that was really the only official marathon. About a month later, Kristen wanted to run the Dopey for fun.
Yeah. Just for fun.
So at home, in the neighborhood, we ran a Thursday 5K, Friday 10K, Saturday half marathon, Sunday full. So I count that as the second full marathon, I guess. And then we ended up doing a couple of virtuals. So we did like the Hawaii virtual. And I think we did one more virtual on top of it. So I've done the distance about 4 times. It
Pretty amazing.
sucks.
I believe that.
It sucks. After mile 16, it sucks. My body's not built for a marathon at all. I can't. I think I might be done with my marathons. Although I feel kind of cheap. I signed up for the Boston Virtual Marathon.
I did see that.
It was only $70. So so I definitely signed up for the Boston Marathon. So I'll do that one virtually. And then yeah. You know what? The half marathon distance is hard enough. It's,
It's a half. It's kind of like a cakewalk.
right, yeah. But Josh, do it once. Push
I'm at least
yourself.
gonna do the half.
Do it. Try one once. You can totally do it. It takes some training runs up in the 18 and 19 mile
Oh God.
areas.
Oh God.
Yep. Well, Kristen and I used to come here to train for that. So we'd
Yeah.
come here on like a Sunday morning, and we'd find a nice little chair over here at the Swan and Dolphin, and put down some towels and some water and stuff, and run for like 5 hours. Miserable. It was miserable.
A lot of fun.
Miserable. Oh, SC Bills fan, thanks for the live run. I'm watching while working out. We'll run to it later on the treadmill. That's awesome. Thank you for being here. All right, we're getting a little extra distance in here. If we want to flip around and go, I think if we go back to the breakfast spot, I think we're good.
Sounds good.
Oh, what a beautiful morning.
Awesome.
So do you have aspirations to do a full marathon?
Not necessarily.
You're going to do
but-
it. You'll end up doing it.
But once I can get a live half completed under the belt all at one time without a treadmill, maybe.
Right. So out in the real world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will be the crazy one doing the training with a regiment.
Yep.
Not
Yep.
messing that up, because that's where things can go really bad.
I definitely recommend doing your first one here at Disney. For some reason, the magical pixie dust of it all, it makes it so much easier.
I believe that.
Yeah, it really does. Running Dead YYC says you can do it, Josh.
Thanks, join me and do it.
All you have to do is a half marathon and then do it again. He said that's how he got through his first one. You know how I did it? Mini 5Ks.
Yeah.
I said I'm going to run a 5K, and then I'm going to take a little break. Then I'm going to run another 5K, and then I'm going to take a little break. And I'm going to run like 6 more 5Ks. Yeah. Yep.
And then you gotta mentally
Kristen and I we did a live half marathon in Lake Mineola, which is like about a half an hour away from here. That's a big triathlon Ironman kind of area.
Yeah.
And so we did the half. It was our first live half that we'd done in like a year. And we were almost the last people to finish. And we finished slow. We finished at about 2 hours and 20 minutes, but we were dead last. Everybody else had finished in like an hour and 10 minutes.
I feel like that's a pretty good time.
And I'm like, that's what we thought too. We were not like totally displeased with our time. And then we're like, holy cow. we're like, where is everybody? And everybody, like, we looked at the stats, and, like, I was last, like, dead last. And, like, which is fine, that's cool. But I thought we did an okay job. So we were in a race with a lot of people who were very, very fast. And what I like about Disney is that it runs the gamut.
Yeah.
There are people who are super, super elite, but then there are people who are just going to walk it. And that's totally cool too.
Yeah.
And so, like, halfway through the race, if you feel like you want to just walk it, there's, like, no disrespect in that. And that's why,
Under the balloon.
as long as you're ahead of those balloon ladies.
And that's really how I started training for the half. I'm
Yeah,
like,
with a 16-minute mile.
I need to hit that balloon lady time, and
Yep.
then I'll be great.
Yeah, no, totally agree.
Alright, so let's run our last 0.1 is what I'm showing.
Yep, that sounds good. Finish strong.
Always love that last push right by the finish line. It's like, oh, time
You get that little bit of extra motivation. Live races will be back. We will get that feeling again. All right, I'll let you call the finish line.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Finish line, all right. Awesome. Whew. Good work, sir.
That's pretty great.
Yeah, that was awesome. Thank you for coming out to run with us, or with me. Let's see if I can figure out how to turn this around here.
One of those buttons.
I get confused. It says back camera. There we go.
There we go.
Oh, all right. Well, what do you think?
It was an amazing run in a beautiful place.
Oh, you know what? We got to turn ourselves around here. This is what everybody wants to see.
Look at that.
They don't want to see the ACCNESPN.
Yeah, no.
No, nobody wants to see that. I love the shirts.
Thank you.
I'm working on getting us shirts. You're way cooler than us. Guys, if you have not been over to check out Two Fab Dudes, you guys just did a vlog from Magic Kingdom.
Yes.
I used that vlog to run my half marathon for Star Wars, which I PR'd to, so I credit that
That's
to you
awesome.
guys.
Good job.
You guys kept me, like, distracted from not thinking about running, so thank you for that.
That's
and
sweet.
thank you for coming to run with us.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. It was great to be here. I can't wait to come back.
Next time you're here, we're going to do a half marathon. It's going to be a live Disney race.
Yes.
You excited for that?
I'll be so ready for it.
It might be, like we were saying, in a couple of years.
I'll be really ready by that.
Sad face, but, you know, we can all just stay positive about it.
Right. All you can do.
All right, okay. I guess we are going to go head over and get some delicious breakfast at the Trattoria.
Yes.
And I don't know if you drink coffee, but they have a delicious pressed coffee that I will be getting for sure. Running Dad YYC, thank you for the great job. You guys did a great job at home too. Thank you everybody for watching us, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't, and go check out Two Fab Dudes, please. They're awesome. They've got a lot of good stuff going on over there. Some cool food reviews too, so go check them out. And